I'm already up, over 12% this month.
Hi there, welcome. Thank you for your time. Please tell us your name, where you're from, and what do you do?
Okay, so my name is Deborah. I'm originally from Britain, as you can hear, but I now live with my husband and my 4-year-old son in a very snowy Stockholm right now.
Wow, that's lovely. Sounds lovely. Okay, so tell us, what was your experience in trading and investing before you came to Investment Mastery?
So my experience was I had a financial advisor, and they made me save money in my 20s when I had
Okay.
a regular job. And I remember all my friends going off on these amazing holidays, and I was like, yeah, here's some money for my pension. Like, there's going to become a point in the future where I'm going to be grateful for this, but it wasn't at that moment in time. So I saved some money, and I knew a bit about stocks and shares and investing, but I hadn't done anything myself. It was always someone else did it for me.
Yes.
That was my
Okay.
experience before
Oh,
Investment
okay,
Mastery.
fantastic. And then you found out about us, and what did you do? Did you go to a physical workshop, a virtual workshop, or what?
What I did is I found out through Millionaire Mind Intensive.
Hey, you have a
And
million in mind. Yeah.
yeah, so I found out, and I was just like, oh, that looks pretty good. And then I think, like all people, like, oh, what decided your career strategy in the year 2020? Would it be a global pandemic? And so I'd been made redundant just a while prior.
Okay.
And so I was looking around for something, and then it was like, this could be a fit. I've got a son, 4 years old, and trying to fit everything around with whatever was going to happen or is happening or has happened.
Hmm.
I really needed something that I could like compartmentalize. Like, okay, I can spend half an hour on this bit or half an hour on this bit. And
What did you used to do? What was your profession?
I'm on like this will be my 5th career now.
Oh,
I've done human resources. I've been a drug service manager in prisons. My last career was in as a partner manager in SaaS technology solutions.
okay. We have
So
amazing clients. I love it.
yeah,
All of it.
I've like, what have you done? Everything.
What haven't you done?
Exactly. And
Okay. So did you come on a workshop or a virtual workshop or?
I did a little evening taster session that you
Yeah.
have, one of
Mhm.
your evening things. We'd already seen what you do, and so we just decided to join the club, the
Right.
stocks, and
So your trading club, yeah?
join your trading club, and just went with that. Watched the videos, which there are a lot, but it's great because they're like, again, something small, so you can like, okay, I can take 20 minutes and watch it.
Exactly.
So and then just really just started applying what I was learning slowly at first,
Mhm.
and then more over time. And as I got better and learnt more, I think the key thing for me, the videos were great, but you also have like a Monday evening call,
Mhm.
and you have for about an hour, which has a market update in it, and then you have like the coaching calls like Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursdays for
that's
half an
right.
hour,
That's it.
and just going on them and listening to other people, especially at the beginning when it's a new language.
I agree.
Like,
That's why we do it. I
yeah,
just like when people don't go on it, I go, why would you not? It's there for you, But mind you, you're at home right now, so you
yeah,
maybe have a little bit more time than most people. But the
yeah,
idea is the lunchtime trader, right? That's what we do at lunchtime.
yeah.
Um,
And it
so
really
yeah,
it really works to
what's the
get things
best
done.
thing for you then about the club? Is it that? Is it the follow-up support or?
I think um I think there's two things. One, it's the amount of material that you've got. So if you don't know, I think then just the support, be it the calls, which you can attend. Also, I know that you've got a number of traders. Like Keith said, if you write a trading plan, I will review it. So I wrote a trading plan, and Keith reviewed it.
That's amazing.
And I think that's one thing, like the amount of support. But then also, I feel like you, maybe not you personally, but you as an investment mastery, have a complete commitment to my success.
Hmm.
Like, I really do genuinely believe that
That is true.
I know it's true. I feel it's true,
Yeah.
because I think if I wasn't to succeed, I think either Keith or Dennis, two of your traders, would take it like almost like personally, like
I know. That's right.
they'd be like, no, come on, we can do this together. And I really feel like there's not only the material support, but there's that moral support. I remember I was on a call with someone, and they said they weren't they were kind of like dabbling around and not getting successful. And I'm like, use them. They want to be successful. They want to have success stories that anyone, including someone on their 5th career with small children, who now has taken this on as my full-time employment, can be successful at this. And I really do feel that with everything that you give out. So
Wonderful.
just so you know, I do feel that.
Thank you so much. That's what we want. So,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now everybody wants to know, obviously, about the results. So what have the results been? You've been doing it for what, 6 months?
6 months. I started in August, and I had 2 months with like small losses. But overall in 6 months, I'm up 43%.
43% on your, is that on the money invested or on your entire account?
That was on the money that I've got in my trading portfolio.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
that is awesome.
And the VCAs, the other strategy that you have, that's taken a little bit longer because everything's just gone down. So we keep going in. So obviously I'm just waiting for that to come back up, and then I'll be in profit.
Even more. Absolutely. Yeah. So what, how do you feel about that?
You know what? It's kind of unbelievable, because I think the way that the material is presented to you, or how you've presented to it, it's not difficult. And I'm like, oh, I've done 43%, and I didn't work that hard.
Well, the market does the work, right?
Yeah, and it's not like I'm there going, oh, this is like, I'm not claiming to be the world's smartest person, but I'd like to think I'm not the world's stupidest either. But it's like, follow the rules. Here are the rules. Follow the rules. And it's like, I can do that.
You're our ideal client.
I am. I'm very good. I'm like, oh, that worked. Rinse and repeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's simple. Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And don't overtrade. So one month that I didn't do so well, I was like, yeah, I'd won. I'd quite early on, I've made $500 in a month, And then I was like, oh, great, I'll do some more trading. And then it was like,
no, follow the rules.
Follow the rules.
And it's all about percentages, because you then, trade it up and compound it. And, just in a few years. Have you thought about doing cryptos yet?
I have thought about doing cryptos.
I think you should not just think about it. I'm being serious. The amount of money we're making on that is ridiculous.
I have, because it's like, okay, well, investment mastery, master one thing. So I feel like I know what I'm doing with my stocks and shares, but I was like, okay, crypto's good. So then apply the VCA, which you call the CCA strategy.
Yeah.
So I did get into cryptos at some point, and I am making sure, and actually had a conversation with another friend who's in the crypto club, going, you've got to take the profits. So I did go in with the CCA some time ago. I was like, I'll just go in, I'll buy it because it's cheap and leave it, like set it, forget it. And then I was like, okay, it looks like it's gone up. See how much it's gone up. Oh, it's gone up 100%. So start, milking that cow, Marcus.
Moo, moo.
You do it all the time. I love it. But I've been milking that cow, and just that's where it is for me at the moment. And to get into trading cryptos is the next thing. But everything's sky high.
Well, this is it. And so if you could learn now and then wait for the pullback, because we're in the middle of a bull market. So now is the time. So I'm really suggesting, I am really suggesting that you don't wait on that.
No, I've started the learning. I'm just waiting for the opportunities, because it's like, can you just come down off the ceiling, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Well, start setting up your accounts and things like that. That'll be really good. And we've now got a new section on there. I've just spoken to one of the clients who's really looking into small caps.
Okay.
And they're going to put the small cap of the week on there now. And those ones can go up thousands of percent. So that's really exciting, because it's all being built, you see. You're like, don't miss out, because it's all
absolutely not. I think I watch the videos where it says where are we in terms of that adoption phase?
Yes.
And
it's coming towards, though, it's really moving towards that mass adoption, and we want to make sure we get in before that.
I think when you get people like Elon, starting tweeting about this stuff, then he
just put in $1.5 billion. I mean, if it's good enough for him, I think we should do something. Yeah. So thank you so much. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining the club? What would you say to them?
Like, if you're thinking about it, you've probably already thought about it. enough thinking, just go and join the club, and then like you guys are great and you give us everything that we would need to be successful. So then all you've got to do is do it for yourself. Like, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you want a sign, there you go. There's a sign. Just get on into the club, because
some people, it doesn't matter how many signs you give them, right?
Yeah. And it's like, I decided to do this full time in January because I was like, I've been applying for jobs and not getting them. So me and my husband decided that I was going to do this full time. And then the sign that universe gave me was, here's 25% return. Like, so that was my sign that I'd made the right decision. And it's February. I'm already up, over 12% this month.
Oh, so in January you were up 25%.
Yeah.
Now you're up how much?
12% already 12%. This month.
Which strategy are you using? The buffalo?
I'm using the buffalo. It's my predominant strategy.
Yeah, very good. So you're a trader.
I'm a trader. Actually, I would call myself an asset manager.
Ooh, you've taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, so I am the asset manager of mine and my husband's company.
It's awesome. I love it. Listen, thank you so much for your time. You're a real inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do, because what people don't realize is that these success stories inspire us to do more, give more, and that's wonderful. So maybe we can do something together, in the sense that we're always looking for coaches and good people to teach the next generation.
Absolutely. I would think, my personal view is that I would love more women to be part of the club. I think that especially, forgive me for saying this, I think we make better traders. I think
statistically you do make better traders, but I don't like to say that, I just say it all the time.
But I think, we're more risk adverse.
Exactly, follow the rules.
We've worked harder for our money, and it's like, so then let's have more, especially more women, to then boost ourselves and our family's future.
Exactly. And then teach the children to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I mean, having learned this at the age of 18.
Yeah. I mean, our son's going to learn. I mean, he's 4 now, and obviously he's not learning it at the moment.
Next year.
Maybe next year. It's once he could count to 20, maybe.
Good point.
Yeah. But we really want him to, we've got an account for him. So he's got a VCA account.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So then when he comes to be 18, and if he's been a good enough student, that it can then go to him.
No, you must do that. Absolutely. Yeah. It's all about intergenerational legacy.
Yeah.
Teaching your children to do what? To teach their children to teach their children. That's it. You're done. Otherwise, you're going to make the money. They spend it in the second, and the third has to start again. And that's a real shame.
Yeah. I'm also trying to talk about intergenerational. I'm also kind of like saying to my parents, like, you could do something a bit better than premium bonds.
Oh my goodness. It's funny, you get stuck in something, don't you? Premium bonds, I haven't heard that in ages, but they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. We have one family in Austria, Michael and Julia. They have 12 family members. So they're the grandparents, they have themselves, their brothers and sisters, so all the aunts and aunties, and then the children, and they all do it together. And the energy that's in that group, because the young ones are probably studying the more kind of the crypto technology thing, the older ones more the solid stocks with dividends, and then they're in the middle, and they have their own ecosystem. They're doing so well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So something to think about. Thank you so much. I really love this interview.
Marcus.
Thank you. And is it okay if in 6 months' time we can maybe have another interview, see how you're getting on?
Let's do that. And hopefully I'll be like, oh, it's been 12 months. I'm up 100% is the goal.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you so much. Thanks, Deborah.
All right. Thank you.